The OctoPre Dynamic is an 8-channel product. What makes this one a bit different is for each of the 8 mic pre's there's also an accompanying compressor. Each of those compressors has a single knob where you can dial more or less compression in, and then there's an additional control which switches the threshold point and the ratio so that you can apply even more compression. If you press the More button, what you're doing is moving from simply controlling the peaks and you're getting into more of an affected sound. So the ratio increases to 4:1. So you're getting more of a compression effect. But then what we do so that there's sensitivity on the control to allow you to dial as much of that effect in that you want, then the threshold window reduces down. So that the control is adjusting the amount of compression over a smaller window over that same distance that it travels. So if the More button is out, then you're adding just a gentle curve to keep the peaks down. Once you press the More button, then you're into really starting to squash the signal and you're getting a punchier sound. A classic bass guitar or drum sound where you would start to really affect the envelope of the sound rather than simply trying to control the peak dynamics. The original silver-faced OctoPre, we used an Opto-based circuit which gives a very an affected sound. So for this, actually, we took a different approach. We wanted this to be more of a buddy to a FireWire interface, where with an ADAT socket, where you could make it a strong recording tool rather than a very affected sound. So we went after that, more of that classic red ISA sound, which is VCA based. A VCA based compressor, it's faster and more reactive, and it's easier to control. So what we did was we took a Red 3 and we set up a drum session and we applied compression using the Red 3. When we got the kind of classic sound we were looking for, we then analysed what the Red 3 compressor was doing in terms of threshold point ratio, attack and release, the shape of the ratio curve. And we recreated that in the OctoPre Mkll. So it's a faster compressor than the Silverface, and it's more of a classic ISA red sound rather than the sound of an Opto. So in summary, the product fundamentally is a mic pre-expander for interfaces, but with the addition of the compressor, it makes it more of a powerful tool, because using it with multiple microphone setups, you can control. You have more control of the level. You can make the sound punchier, and it really lends itself to recording drums. So if you want to mic up a drum kit, get a great sound, then it's a perfect tool.